Hey, you're watching Vinyl for Miles, your best resource for music, audio, and vinyl reviews. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Jabra 85H noise canceling headphones. Stick around. All right, guys, so what I have here are two pairs of the Jabra Elite 85H over-ear noise canceling headphones. I've had these for about 2.5 months now. I've road tested them and I have some feedback. This is 1000% honest review. So before I dive into my full review, why don't we just go ahead and give you a quick overview of what you get inside the box. The packaging is very nice. The top just slides off. There's a little tab that you can pull, and right on the inside, you're gonna get your carrying case with the headphones nestled inside. Inside the carrying case, you're gonna get 3 things: your headphones, an audio cable, an auxiliary cable that you can use if you wanna plug these in without using the wireless feature, and your charger. It also has an extra accessory that I'm not sure if airplanes still use this, but there's like an airplane adapter. It has basically 2 auxiliary inputs loaded on the thing. So one of my favorite features about the Jabra products and the 85 Elite is the use of the Sound Plus app. Jabra has an amazing app that not only has customizable sound settings, so you can EQ your music, it has customizable levels of noise canceling and hear-through technology. It has presets, so you can change it if you're going to the gym. You can have a gym preset. If you're on the train or commuting, you can have a commute preset. You can have up to 3 customizable presets that can switch on the fly, or you can turn on the smart technology where it will attempt to read the noise around you and turn on certain features based off of that feedback. Another cool thing about their app is they have the firmware updates built into it, so you can keep your headset up to date, and every time you update that firmware, the product gets better, especially with the noise cancellation. I've noticed a huge difference from when I first got these till about a week ago when I did a firmware upgrade, and the active noise cancellation got even better. You can register your product through the app, and one of the other cool things is Find My Jabra. What it does is essentially turns on like a Find My iPhone type of technology where it tells you where you last left your headphones. So if you lose them, at least you have a pinpoint of the last place you left them. So let's say you leave them at the locker at the gym, or you left them in a friend's car. As soon as your Bluetooth connection disconnects from the headset, it'll tell you the last place that you used them. This also has on-ear detection, so if you're listening to music will be playing, and let's say you're at the gym or you're in the office and someone walks in to talk to you, whatever point in that song you're in, you just pop the headphones off and it immediately notices that you took the headphones off and will pause your music to replay the music. Instead of pressing a play button or a button on the side, you stick the headphones back on and music will initially start playing again. The controls for these is really, really simple. So on your right ear, there are 2 raised dots, kind of like Braille. Top one is volume up, bottom one is volume down. So the right ear is actually a huge button. If you press in the middle, that is your play, pause, or your answer if you want to answer a call. So on the bottom of the headphone, there are 2 buttons. One button turns on your voice assistant, or you can actually make that a shortcut to do whatever you want. The other button turns on your hear-through mode, which essentially takes the headphones virtually off your head and lets sound through. So if you're in a busy area and you want to hear your surroundings, or if you're on a bus or a train and you want to hear when your next stop is, you can use this button here for hear-through. Or you press it one more time and it turns on active noise cancellation, which will block everything out around you. So all that is controlled here. We also have our USB-C input here for charging, and the auxiliary input for the cable if you don't want to use these wirelessly. So aside from that, there's really not much else to these. They're solid construction. On the earphones themselves, on the outside, there is a fabric, kind of reminds me of the same fabric on a grill. I'm a musician, so this is what I compare it to. It reminds me of the fabric on like the grill of a guitar amp or something. It's very durable. It's really easy to clean. It's water resistant, so if you do get it wet, there's no worry about that. And I like how the buttons are just kind of disguised into the design. You don't really see the buttons here. It's more of a touch. You do get leather on both of the ear pads, which are very, very soft. So these headphones are gonna last up to 36 hours on one charge. Now that's crazy. That's a very, very long charge. And that's 36 hours with noise canceling on. Most headphones don't even come close to that. And here's my wife's pair, the white pair. Everything is pretty much the same. It's a little more apparent where you can see the buttons on the side, but they do give you a decent range for people with giant heads. I didn't experience any discomfort until about 4 hours of use, and it got a little bit uncomfortable, and I just took them off for about 15 minutes, then popped them back on, and there was no issues. So when it comes to sound quality, right when you turn them on, they're pretty bass heavy. So if you're into bass and you like a lot of boom in your music, you're gonna love how they sound right out of the box. But if you are not, the Jabra Sound Plus app gives you full EQ control. So you can actually turn the bass down, turn your mids up or your treble up. It's completely up to you, and save those presets. So it has fully customizable audio, very high quality. When it comes to syncing on my phone, I had no issues watching YouTube or Netflix or other videos. The mouths lined up perfectly. I also used these to edit some videos on my computer, which was another testing scenario I did. Same thing, it synced up just fine. I was able to hear everything. It was actually really nice because I turned on the noise cancellation, and it kind of just blocked out the noise of the kids in the background, and I could focus on what I was doing. I've tried these on an airplane. It did a great job of canceling out the noise, and I did an A/B test with these and my Bose noise canceling headphones. This did a much better job. I was able to still hear things like announcements when they wanted me to put my seatbelt on, but the engine noise was completely cut. People's conversations around me were completely cut, and I actually had a much easier time focusing on whatever I was listening to, whatever I was playing or watching. So I did use these when I traveled to Chicago recently, and it did rain while I was listening to them, and I had no issues. And I also have cleaned them using just a damp rag, which got them wet, and again, no issues. The ear pads are replaceable, so if these do wear down and you're worried about, hey, are these gonna go out in a year, you can replace the ear pads. They just pop right off, and Jabra sells them at a pretty decent price. So if you're worried about that, it is replaceable. They do come with a warranty, and as I said, it even has a nice app where you can track down your headphones in case somebody steals them or you lose them, which is another value add. Some of the other headphones that I have do not have that feature. This does have 8 microphones built into it. 6 of them are dedicated to call quality. So what we're gonna do now is test the call quality. Let's see how good the mic is on this. All right, guys, so this is the quality of the microphone that comes on the Jabra 85 Elite. There is 6 microphones going right now to capture my voice, and some of them are working to cancel out noises around me. I think the call quality of this is way better than a lot of the other earbuds I've used and headphones I've used, especially like the default Apple ones that came with my iPhone. I've had great success with this so far, and I've had great feedback from people saying, you sound crystal clear. So how does this sound with like a crowd environment or noise in the background? Well, I could fire up some noise and we can see how that sounds. All right, so here is me talking with a crowd noise in the background, and I have that crowd noise pretty loud. So you can see exactly how much the background noise the headphones cut out. I think it sounds pretty good, and from what I've heard from other people when I'm talking to them on the phone, they say that it's pretty apparent that you can't hear as much as the background noise as if I was just talking on the phone. So I'll give you... Here's the raw microphone audio. Now here's the Jabra 85 Elite. So, I mean, you be the judge. As far as the cons go, I really don't have a lot of negative to say with these. I've been pretty happy with the sound quality, the battery life, pretty much everything that comes with them. My only gripe would just be, bring them down about $50 in price. I think $249 is a better suited price for these headphones than $299. Either way, these are a great pair of noise canceling headphones. I highly recommend them. This video is not sponsored in any way. I spent my own money on these. All right, so that concludes my review of the Jabra 85H Elite headphones. I hope you enjoyed it. I gave my honest feedback. If you're interested in my channel or subscribing, please do. It's always appreciated. I like to put out fresh content when I can.
We got old clear glass here. I don't have measuring cups, and a lot of people using mason jars and call it a measuring cup. This right here be a...
I just picked up my wife's phone audio on here. That was hilarious. So yeah, guys, check out my channel, check out my other playlists. I look forward to doing some more reviews. I should probably take these headphones off so I don't talk quite as loud. Michael, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.